water instead of my coffee. But we're gonna make this midday mind right a little bit challenging with a little bit of coffee, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult to sit still with the caffeine in the system. So I love a good challenge.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear you. I don't know if you said something. Tony. Mm-mm. All right, let's get the ball rolling. I close this, then the freezer.
I ain't saying nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right, all right. Come on in, get comfy, sit on down, get comfortable, and start recording. Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. My name is Jarek. I'm the floating yogi, and this broadcast, Midday Mind Right, is brought to you by Yogi. Urban yogic wellness and education. We're restructuring health and wellness in the community, bringing the power of healing and evolution back to the individual's hand. A few other people, I gotta throw the people that's doing things out here, moving and shaking, because censorship is real. So I gotta throw the plugs out there. I'd also like to thank Born to Fly Fitness, the virtual and in-person boot camp classes. Yes, they are available. They are here for you. Fitness is fashion. We making it happen. I'd also like to thank Buddha Blessing, these phenomenal magical bowls that just have been handcrafted and tuned to certain frequencies that's just going to vibrate through you. These things are brought to you by Buddha Blessing. You can also check them on my website, boom, 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 thefloatingyogi.com. It's a whole bunch of fun stuff on there, just like the smoothies from Monos Detox. We got the sea moss, we got the elixirs, the serums, everything's on the website. Check out the products and check out Monos, because it's going to be under that. Find my single streaming on all platforms, and maybe that's what you use to get your day started, to start your morning off right with your own early morning mind right. Yeah, I was just throwing that one out there. I'm gonna rock with it though. You can listen to the track. It's 5 minutes to go over your to-do list, to mark out what you're going to do for the day, to recap the previous day, whatever your mind needs, whatever your body needs, holistically, whatever your spirit needs to get you to a better state, so you can direct the creation of your life. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like I knocked all of them out. Oh yeah, these are the bells. They on the website too. Come on now, you already know. So I got all that good stuff out. Bills are paid. What we've been talking about recently was the doubting mind, the seeking mind, and those 4 meditation techniques that allow us to a little bit more in-depth insight into that breathing process. Like, what else is happening? 1, the gap between the breaths. 2, the turning point, when the breath turns. Maybe it's the back of the throat, maybe it's at the base of the pelvis when it shifts to turn into the exhale. The point when the breaths fuse. Find that center of yourself. How low does the breath go? Does it touch the center of your body, like behind the navel, I like to say. If you come to my flow classes, I'll be like, inhale behind the belly button. And then once you find that spot, it's like, oh, it kind of makes me like sit like this and do, okay, I see what you mean. This is a different correlation, a different understanding, a different level of awareness. So we were talking about that, and we realized that those techniques will help us to clear those doubts and clear that seeking, to find that contentment. It's not a tool it's not a end all be all, this is perfect, this is gonna work. This is just gonna bring us the awareness for us to do the work, to figure out, okay, what do I need to make an adjustment on? What do I need to shift? And what's the best way for me to do it for me? Because everyone's different and everybody's different, right? Who was here last week? Because I got a few questions. Were any of you? I know, Tony. I know you were checking out. I know you were checking the recap out. Were you able to find any awareness of those 4 points when the breath stops, the gap between the breaths, the turning point, and the fusion point of the breath? Throughout the week, just chilling. I'm gonna ask you too, Rashida.
All right, so trumpet and saxophone from high school marching band to now about 5 years into meditation. It reminded me a lot of the synchronicity between a parallel study I'm doing actually, where reality is a Mobius strip, but on the axes are
Oh wow, did it just freeze?
is information too. And I feel like that's really so like for me, it took an actual sacred geometry type shape with the breathwork and patterns.
I love that. Oh, I love that. Because visualization is so impactful. If we can, in the practice when we're flowing, I normally say envision. Always the first step. Thanks for bearing with us, y'all. Yeah, replug in the audio. Does this sound any different? No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'll raise my hand the next time.
No, yeah, you were good. My laptop froze, and I'm confused about that because I paid too much for this laptop. Just saying. Okay, it looks good. Nothing's in the red. The CPU usage is below 2%. All right, let's keep it rolling. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That just brought a good point up. I wanted to jump in. Thank you, Rashida.
Well, so you already know what I've been working on. You know, when you take the breath in, so you can visualize it as like it's turning in a circle, and you think that you're feeling the air turning in a circle, but it's not. Your air is just hitting space within. So that's what is the space that your air is hitting. For me, I realized that I'm not following through with my breath all the way. So, and I stop breathing when it's like right before tense, or maybe I guess poses that I feel are tense in my head. Like I stop breathing until I do it, and then so I kind of been working on that because, yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up because that's like the moment we were talking a few weeks ago about the breath and the mind are so connected. When the breath stops, so does the mind. When the breath moves, so does the mind. So the concept of the yoga flow is to get us to not think about it as much. For you, Rashid, example would be like jumping back to chaturanga. One, this is slightly off from what we were just talking about. Jumping back from chaturanga. So like, oh
no.
Now we back and good. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with it. IG's rocking. We gonna keep at it. So when you fourfold and then you jump back to chaturanga, did it freeze again? No. Okay. Boom.
No.
And the concept is, as you're jumping back to chaturanga, you want to exhale through the entire. So you're not just going in, exhale, fold, inhale to expand, and then nah. You want it to be. So you're in control of the breath. The breath is black. That's it. I know when it freezes because the words at the bottom stop. I'm kind of excited I got the words at the bottom. We good? Oh, black dastard. Anyway, I support. This is working. This is working. Oh, CPU is much lower now. No, it's still hitting 2.5, but it should be able to run at 30. Anyway, we back at it. Okay, technical difficulties out the way. Hopefully still rocking on IG and whatnot. So we want to be able to breathe through the whole process, through the whole motion. And the more that we catch ourselves like getting off track and thinking, trying to piece in our minds and over philosophize and over like analyze and overthink whatever it is that we're doing, it's just going to get more complicated. So the flow, the practice, what we do on Tuesday night, the Ashtanga, led half primary, gets us to the point where we can just throw our body in autopilot. Like, no, I want you to do this, act this way, move this way, activate. And that's what it helps us to do. And the breath is a key component of that, because we can clearly be in control of each of our movements if we're in control of our breath. What's the most important thing that we need? Oxygen, not food. Jesus did 40 days, not water. They got a movie for 172 hours and ain't nobody holding their breath for 172 minutes. I'm just saying. So the most important thing we need, if we direct if our thought goes to our breath before it goes to an action, there's always going to be a space between trigger and response. So that's the basis of what we're going into. We're going to read a little bit more on Monday night's book club, because we are reading it's like Overcoming the Deceptions of the Mind, different tricks the mind plays on us, the way it tries to talk to us and justify things that we know we shouldn't justify to begin with. Like, nah, you're not supposed to be eating after 12, but you said, oh, I didn't eat that much earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this big Texas. No, put the bear claw down. Like, come on now, you're not supposed to be eating after 12. Don't eat after 12. So, discipline. All right. So we're gonna get started with the breath work, and last week we did the individual. Last week we broke it down into two types of breath works. Last week we did just notice how your breathing is. Just be a random system of breathing. This week we're gonna create a systematic breathing. We're gonna do the one that we've been working on, the alternate nostril, in through the left, out through the right, 3 times, in through the right, out through the left, 3 times. Then we'll do the hold. In through the left for 4, we'll hold for 16, and out through the right for 8. And then we'll reverse the process. In through the right for 4, hold for 16, and out through the left for 8. And notice these 4 moments. Notice the gap between the breaths. And allow yourself to enjoy it, to sit in it. Don't just rush to the inhale or rush to the exhale. And there's one more breath work We're going to do box breathing. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, inhale for 4, hold for 4. Within that box breathing breath exercise, there's a chance and moment at each segment to become aware of those different phases of the breath. So we can link our conscious to it when we're not so focused on it, not so fixated. So if you can meet me in a seated position with a tall spine, shoulders back. Facebook is down too. All right. Well, we on IG. IG, we rocking today. I'm just going to repost IG to the other platforms. If you can find a seated position with a tall spine, shoulders back, chest up. Close the eyes. Lower the gaze. And allow yourself to tap in. Tap into your posture. Tap into the quality of the breath. Not just where you feel it in the body. Not just the passage that you feel of the breath. And then fixate your awareness, your focus. Fixate your focus on the breath, on the posture. yourself to get lost in the sensations that you feel. What messages is the body sending you? Noticing that moment where the inhale becomes the exhale. Noticing when the breath diffuses and where. Anything that comes, come. Anything that goes, let it go. And whatever stays, maybe that's what we address. Maybe that's what we journal about, what we write about. And now we'll start that box breathing. Keeping the eyes closed, tall spine. We'll exhale everything out the lungs. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2, 2, 1. Inhale, hold. 1. Scratch. Keep the eyes closed. I'm going to do it the way I normally do it. Exhale it out. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe normally. Notice those moments, the turning point, the fusion point, the gap between the breaths, and if your breath stopped. Now we'll take that alternate nostril. We'll bring the peace fingers to the forehead, the right thumb covers the right nostril, and we'll exhale everything out the lungs. We'll inhale through the left nostril all the way up to the peace fingers. And then we'll exhale through the right. 2 more. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Last one. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. And switch. In through the right. All the way up to the peace fingers. Feel the cool air. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Last one through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Into the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the left. Fill the lungs. I mean it this time. And out through the right. And you can start to put away anything that's out. Anything you took out of drawers, any doors you went through, start to come back. Start to retrace your steps. To notice how many times you lost focus and brought yourself back. To become aware of those different turns, shifts, pauses in the breath, and how the mind is associated. To notice everything you let go of and anything that stayed. Start to come back. As you come back to the body, notice the distance and difference from where you're coming from and where you're coming to. We'll close with 3 breaths. The first one in and out through the nose. The last 2 in through the nose and let it out through the mouth. Anything that stayed, give it another chance to leave. Breathe with me. Exhale everything out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose again. Let it out through the mouth. Last one, feel the breath in. Inhale above the height of the last. Below it, in front, encase that limitation, that feeling. And let it go. We'll bring the thumbs to the forehead and take a bow. Just sealing the practice, thanking yourself, thanking your other people in the tiny boxes, the other humans that you saw interact in the comments, whatever it may have been. Giving them a little bit of love for the energy they shared as well. I always gotta shake off like the yoga high, post meditation and post flow. If you don't know about that, check it out Tuesday. I'm gonna get you with the flow. Check it out Saturday. I'm gonna get you. You already know. With that being said, please use this time to journal, to write down what did stick with you, and maybe even what left. This is a great time for me, this yoga high that I call it, this clear space. It's hell of a creative space. The thoughts flow. It's like straight mind to pen, mind to paper. So I encourage a little bit of that. What else is there? This Tuesday, this is a little off, but not really. This Tuesday is MBK's year anniversary. They got, I think that's game night. Tony, you might be able to help me out if it's a game night this Tuesday, or if it's just if it's ladies night this Tuesday, or if they just rocking with the MBK. But I'm gonna stop through. Hopefully it's some games. I'm with the shenanigans, or not. The convo be straight fire. Anyway,
it is ladies night.
There it is.
It is the 1-year anniversary.
There it is.
I imagine it's gonna be game night, but I wouldn't be disappointed if it was also something like, let's just talk about sex, you know?
Or wherever they go with this shit. Yeah, I feel you. Cause the last time, the game night, the game, what was it? I was looking for that game for a grip. Ox God. That joint was fire. I didn't even know I was gonna be having a fun time like that. I was like, hey, all the throwback jams, yo, what? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stop. I'm stopping through. It ain't no trying. We doing. It's 2022. It ain't no excuses. We making stuff happen. We making stuff move. So that's happening this Tuesday. Also, that Tuesday you can come to Ashtanga Half Primary. That's virtual, and that's a great way to create your own practice so you can have measurable growth. It's not just, oh, I'm stretching, oh, I feel good. Yeah, I'm stretching, I feel good. And I'm also connecting the mind to the body, understanding how the joints move, how, where the tension is in my body and how to make the shifts and the adjustments, understanding the articulation of our body as opposed to just, doing like, oh, I did my yoga, I'm good, I'm good. No, it's about building awareness. We want to build that awareness up and not just have it on the mat, but seep it into your day-to-day life. That's what's really taken me to the next level. So that's Tuesday. Monday night, we have the book club. We're reading Osho's Book of Secrets, going over a few more meditations and overcoming the deceptions of the mind. And Thursday, we're right back here. We're going to do a few more of those meditations that we read on Monday, here on Thursday. This Saturday, we have Float and Flow. So if you're ready to get it, 75-minute flow, Saturday morning at 10:30. Let's get it. Tickets on the website. Also, there is an in-person elevated Sift and Flow, because you know how I go. It's here at UE, and tickets are also on my website. It'd be great to see and grow with you. Outside of that, I think that's it. Once again, thank Buddha. A blessing. The bowls just be sending me to a space. Thank Born to Fly Fitness, where fitness is fashion. Daggone it, MBK, I'm with y'all too. Let's roll. Let's make it do what it do. What else is happening? Oh, and Mono's Detox. Check out my website for the smoothies and everything. We're going to get it on and poppin'. Hopefully it's going to sound better than that. Hey. But with that being said, any questions, comments, want to work on something, let me know. Send me a DM, send me an email, and don't forget to check out the daily meditation accountability in my IG stories. You can meditate, vote, and share, and that'll give you a chance for the month. We got a few more, 10 more days in this month? So come on, that's 10 more days of meditating. Peace and love, kings, queens, and guys.